Hello everyone! Welcome to Real Talk Tuesday. Let's talk about real things. Ito yung mga bagay na hindi masyadong pinag-uusapan. Are you ready? Then welcome to DeeJourneyBeyond. Hello guys! I'm so excited today because I'll be sharing with you my thoughts about certain things and certain topics, and hopefully what I've learned in my journey be also useful in your own journey. That's why I'm sharing this, mainly to remind myself it's not always about you. That is our topic for today. It's not always about you. Few months ago, I actually went through a moment in my transition that I've been thinking mostly about myself. Then I realized one important thing in this life is this sentence: it's not always about you. It's not always about you means do not expect people to live in your own kind of reality. Few months ago, I expected people to live in my own kind of reality. Like I thought that they will also transition in the same way I transitioned. That they will journey with me in moments when I could not understand it. I thought na yung pinagdadaanan ko, pagdadaanan din nila. I thought they will understand. But I realized I expected people to live in my own kind of reality. I forgot that they too have their own realities. I forgot that they too have their own lives. Hindi lang yung puro ako lang. And probably you've experienced this in this lifetime. You've experienced in the past that you've been focusing on what you are going through. On your own reality. Ano reality na meron ka? Are you struggling with something? Are you having problems with your own family, with your relationship? I don't know what's your reality, but I hope you'll understand that we don't have to expect people to live in our kind of reality. When I was still a missionary, I often heard this from people, from our youth leaders na, "Ate, I cannot serve the Lord because I'm going through this. Ate, I cannot serve others. I cannot take good care of my members because I'm struggling with this one." And I realized, what about the other people? Then who will take good care of them? If you focus on yourself, then who will take good care of those people entrusted to you? If you focus on yourself, about your struggles, about your challenges, about what you are going through, then what about other people? Are they not going through the same thing? Are they not facing their own realities? Are they not facing their own challenges? It's not always about you. Oftentimes, we focus on what we have, what we're going through, about the I mindset. Oftentimes we focus on ako. But what about other people? Are we too focused on our own realities? Don't expect people to live in your own kind of reality. In social media, we've seen people sharing their opinions. There's no problem. At some point, they're forcing people to speak up. Don't expect people to react the same way you do. We have different calls. We have different realities. Di mo alam, kaya hindi sila nagsasalita because they're also going through a very difficult time in their own homes. And then you're telling them that if they do not speak up their side of someone, don't expect people to live in your own kind of reality. It's not always about you. Second, it's not always about you means your actions and your words and your whole life affects other people. Ito yung pinaka mahirap sa lahat. we have to remember that it's not always about us. Now, our actions, it can affect other people. Our words, it can affect other people. Our whole life, it can affect other people. How are you in the way you deal with others? Are you taking good care of other people in the same way you take good care of yourself? It's not always about you. And lastly, it's not always about you means you cannot live alone. We often heard this na kaya kong mag-isa, kaya ko naman sarili ko. But when I say it's not always about you, we are not meant to be alone. You are not alone, my friend. It's not always about you means you have to take a look at others. You have to take a look at your surroundings. There are those people who take good care of you, who showed love for you, who gave you affection. Take a look at those people who are reaching out to you. You are not alone. Because sometimes if we are too focused with ourselves, we are too focused on what we don't have, on what our weaknesses are, on what we're struggling at, we forgot to take a look at other people, at those beside us, those around us. They are there to help us, to journey with us. It means we are not alone in this journey. It means we are not alone in carrying all the burdens that we have. It's not always about you. Just try to take a look at others. Those are the three important things that I want to give emphasis on. It's not always about you, my friend. Because in this life, we don't live for ourselves alone. We live for others. Hindi magkakamining yung buhay natin if we only live for ourselves. If we only focus on our own realities, our challenges, on our weaknesses, on what we don't have. I hope in this little message of mine, I hope it can create a ripple effect into the world. That someday, we'll always be reminded that it's not always about you. We live for others. I hope you'll start to live for others, my friend. I am Deanne. Let us make our everyday a journey beyond. God bless you.